So first, let's solve 4 edges and put them all at the top face. Let's assume this is the top. I'm going to solve green, white first. As you can see, this and this are in the same slice, so I'll employ the flipping algorithm. Match them together. I need the 4th piece, but it's not at the top and it's not at the sides, so it must be at the bottom. It's this piece that we want. So I'm going to bring it beside this. And now I slice together. So this was the top. Let's put this bar into the top. So we're going to lift it up, move it away from this slot, replace it with an unsolved edge, and restore the orientation of the center bars so that they're always horizontal like this. So just now we did that. We cannot do this again. We have to turn in the opposite direction to restore the center bars. Now I'm going to solve blue, yellow. These two are in the same slice, so I'll flip the one on the right, move them together. I need this piece here. If I push in, the color scheme matches, so no harm done. I'm gonna need the 4th blue yellow piece. It's not at the top. Is it at the sides? No, it must be at the bottom then. So I need this piece here. But this piece and this piece are on the same slice, so I'll flip the left. The piece is now here. Slice. This was the top. I'm gonna bring this up. Replace with an unsolved edge. And I'm going to restore the orientation of the centers. So if I did this, it would have been a disaster. Because as you can see, here the colors are the same, these two slices. So these two slices, the color should be the same as well. So it only makes sense to orient this way. Let's solve green, yellow, which already has 2 pieces attached. So I don't see any green, yellow from the top. Now it's easier to look at the top because there are fewer unsolved edges at the top. Neither do I spot any from the sides. It must be at the bottom. I see this piece, which I'm going to bring down here. Slice together. See this piece, which is green, yellow, I'm going to bring it down. But it's in the same slice as this piece. I'll flip it. Slice together. Perfect. Now, I'm going to bring this up. Except when I'm bringing it up to the top, I need to make sure that the edge above it is solved, because now I'm putting in the 4th edge. So I knock out the solved edge, replace this area with an unsolved edge, which is this, and bring it down, restoring the centers. So now we can put this at the bottom, never having to look at it again until we're done with the next 4 edges. I'll solve orange, white next, because there's already 2 pieces. So now we only have to look at the sides and the top for pieces, because the bottom is solved. Automatically, we don't have to look for pieces here. I'll bring this down. Slice together. Any from the top? No, it must be from the sides. So I notice this piece and this piece are in the same slice. I flip this one. Slice together, bring this one up, replace with an unsolved edge, restore the orientation of the centers. So I'm going to solve our 8th edge as red, yellow, because 2 pieces already here. It's convenient, it's fast. I'm going to bring this down, slice it together. Any red, yellow at the top? No, I just need to look here because these 3 are solved. Right. Now the 4th piece then must be along the sides. So it's here, but it's in the same slice as this, so I can flip this. Slice together. Now make sure that this is below a solved edge. So this is a solved edge. Knock out the solved edge, replace with an unsolved edge. Bring down the unsolved edge. Now let's fix the centers. We have to solve piece by piece now because we're very prone to error now. Now I would like to bring this into here because when I slice it in like this, the blue-orange colors actually are facing the same direction. Now I'm going to flip this and restore the centers by slicing back. I need a blue-orange piece here. Where is it? It's over here. So what am I going to do now is I'm going to bring one of the unsolved edges up to the top. I'm going to slice the blue-orange in, replace with the unsolved edge, and slice. Right, so we only have 3 unsolved edges left. I'm going to do red-white next. This one slices in perfectly. I'll use this as the unsolved edge. Lift it up to the top. Slice inwards. Replace this. Bring it up. Replace it with the unsolved edge. Bring the unsolved edge down. Restore the centers. Bring this back down. Now this and this are on the same slice. Flip the right. Slice. Since this is an unsolved edge, I can simply bring it down. But I noticed that I had accidentally solved a blue-red piece into here and I don't want to damage it, so I can flip it before restoring the centers. We're down to our last 2 edges, and this is the easiest possible case scenario that you could ever get, which is having 3 pieces of a color pair on one side and 1 piece of the different color pair, like this. So in this situation, all I need to do is knock this out, flip, and restore the centers, and we're done. But we're not always lucky to have all the edges perfectly looking like this. Sometimes we have a weird looking situation like this, where the colors just can't go into each other correctly, which is called an edge parity. And you see this, perform the algorithm as follows. And there you go.